Live. Alright, says I'm live here now. Okay, pull that back up. Get the chat that's over there, even though I can't really read it. I just instinctively look over there for new messages. Okay. And it's almost done updating now. That's good. I was a little worried because it was like, oh man, I've got this update. I don't know how long it's going to take. That's done now. Me. So don't mind me as I crack open. Oh, wait. Before I fully crack it. Yeah. An Arizona Arnold Palmer.
Cheaper than water.
It is cheaper than water. Not my hand weight. Boop, boop, bop. Alright. Okay. Okay, let me pull up my chat monitor now. Cool. All messages, please. Alright. Got this and water. We hydrating out here. Okay. Online play. Yeah, it's 7,000. That's not too bad. That's crazy how quickly you can build up your online matchmaking rank. It's pretty quick in this game. Okay. Get my parabitty buddy on. It's crazy now that I actually have my HDR set up right on my display. Playing in non-HDR, I can definitely tell the difference. Which is funny because it's like I didn't really notice the difference as much when I was on the like. Nope, that did not work. I don't know, I didn't notice as much going from like the handheld mode. I think it's just partially because the handheld HDR capabilities are quite low. Just from what I've heard, it's like a thing of the display has to have a certain amount of brightness it can reach at maximum. The recommendation for most HDR purposes is to be able to do like 1,000 nits or whatever they're called. Ooh. So, I don't know, is this supposed to be the Rainbow Road chunk that's here, or... Oh wow, are those the actual racers that I'm waiting on to finish? That's crazy. Oh, somebody missed. Unless it's that. Is that it? And if so, how do I get up to it? Because I want to be able to, like, get up there and look at it. Can I... How does one climb up there? I feel like there has to be a way. Like, I saw that there were coins pretty high up there, so, like, maybe if I go up this way, I can, like, drive onto one of those higher terraces or something. Okay, I was able to get pretty high from that. I am not high enough, I don't think, to see the star fragment up close. Yeah, the rainbow fragment is up there. Alright. Have I ever done the here to DK spaceport? I don't think I have. What is that path like? Yeah, like there's a lot of people picking random these days. And it's funny because I would have thought I would have been one of the ones who always picks random, but I'm kind of getting to the point where I'm like, I don't know, I kind of like these like little intermediary highway segments and whatnot. Looks like we're going to Peach Stadium, which can get us a guaranteed Rainbow Road. So maybe that's why we're going that way. Alright. We can lock in. No. It's fine, I can get this. Okay. Oh, I want these. It's funny, I don't like the coin block as much. I don't think it's an awful... Like, a lot of people think the coin blocks are like an awful item. I don't think they're awful. I just think that they're not as... I don't know, I feel like they're not in the correct place. I guess, like, it's good to get, you know, when you're further behind, because, like, oh, you can build up your, you know, maximum speed with these. But a lot of people are really not big fans of them. Ouch. Did I steal second? I did. Look at that. Yeah, we had a good front run there from the Rocky Wrench. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of like those little like bits now. I'm getting more used to them. I think they're kind of cool. I do think it should be more common that there is a disconnected track in the options. I think that it should be like there's a 1/3 chance that they're all interconnected, unless you pick random. There should be a 1/3 chance that none of them, or not none of them, that 2 of them are disconnected, and a 1/3 chance that one of them is connected. So like, Honk. Rainbow Road is tempting. I'm gonna be the outlier. I think everyone's gonna pick Rainbow Road or random. Who picks random over Rainbow Road? This game's Rainbow Road is awesome, and the road up to it is so short. Thank you. The odds were with me today. I actually got to go to Rainbow Road. But I don't know. I think it's kind of like as a feature, like the highways between the different tracks. I actually do kind of enjoy them. I think that they could be better, but I don't know. Like they're pretty fun to me. Because it's like, I don't know. It's like they're straightaways, but they have a lot of stuff there to make them not just you drive in a straight line. Like, it is more boring than the other tracks. I don't know. I'm kind of... They are growing on me. Whee! Alright, let's go on up. Yeah, the thing I was saying about the coin blocks, I don't know, like, I get the idea of them being useful when you're kind of like in the middle of the pack. It's really hard to get coins, so it giving you basically, I think it's something like 6 free coins and giving everyone around you coins is a good idea. However, I think it would be better as like a thing you get in first place or second place, maybe. Maybe more common in second because it's more coins than you would get if you were in first place and you got just the 2 coins. But I don't know. Because it's like, I do like the the effect of them. But I don't know, I think it could be balanced slightly differently to make it less of a pain for people. Because they're just upset that all... Like, a lot of people are kind of feeling the fact that, you know, and I mentioned this after the preview event, every item feels weaker. Like, there are no items in this game that feel as strong as they did in... You know, the older games. Even though you get aggressive items more often, these are not Mario Kart Wii's items, you know? Alright. Sorry, I'm like locking in a bit. I'm still in 7th. Like, we're not at the end yet, but... Gonna try to steer clear of Daisy just because I don't want to like accidentally stop next to her and like get hit by the bananas that she's got circling. Ooh. I think I'd rather not have, but it was still going when I hit the item, so it didn't end up helping me. to use it then. Ah, that sucked. I was trying to get to an item, but forgot how long Superhorn stays in your item slot. Josh, you're zooming everywhere. I don't know what you're doing. Alright. No! No! That's so evil. That was the worst possible timing for me. I just got a golden mushroom. Oh, I was ready. I was like, this is it. This is my chance. Alright, at least I got triple shrooms here. I accidentally slid into the off-road. Alright. I was able to at least catch up to 8th in an area with not a lot of off-road that I could like corner cut with my mushrooms, so I'll take it. I did not see how much I went up or down. I might have stayed where I was, or gone down ever so slightly. I was trying to see if I could hop onto this side of that. Alright, we're picking. I like faraway oasis of this pick. Now that I'm good on the track, it just interests me more. I knew there'd be something out here. Whoa, we got the random. Oh, I forgot to mention, I did talk about this a little bit. So on the, like, Nintendo Direct that happened today, they did their Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, and I gotta say, that was bordering on S tier for me. That was a very strong. I gave it an A tier just because the game itself is not something that fully appeals to me, but as far as a showcase of the game goes, like, if I liked platformers more, and you know, I wasn't iffy on if I would enjoy this game, and like if I was planning to get this game, this would easily, and I mean easily, be like one of the best directs of all time, if not the best, as far as the like one game directs go, where it's like a focused Nintendo Direct that's just for like one title. I feel like I could actually benefit from this. I did. I got a few coins off that. Whoa! That wasn't very nice. Got run off the road. Dang. That was rough. That one's gonna lose me some VR, I think. Mine is 108. That's okay. That's fine. It's okay. Ooh. We got Boo Cinema, Acorn Heights, Wario Stadium. I do like Boo Cinema. Yeah, I'll do Boo Cinema, honestly. I like that track a lot. I don't know. I feel like they should maybe have more than 3, like a 1 and 3, like more than a grab bag of 3, basically, for the way it decides the tracks. I think maybe it should be like, oh, there's like a 10% chance all tracks are completely disconnected. Like 20% chance that all tracks are connected. And then I give like 30% total. No. And then like have a chance that, you know, there's one disconnected track and have that be like another 20% chance. And then have a chance that like two tracks are disconnected as well. And then maybe have a chance that it's no, I guess that's really the only options you've got, are shifting the number of connected and disconnected tracks. Ooh, that was bad. Missed the double item there. Ouch. Alright, I'll take it. 5th ain't too bad for me. This lobby's been pretty strong. Plus 89. We're going back up. But yeah, I think, I don't know, just having a wider variety of options, you know, maybe even have like a 30% chance, let's say, that they're all connected tracks. And then you have like a 30% chance that there's one connected track, or like one disconnected track. So now you're at 60. And then you do like a 20% chance that it's 2 disconnected tracks. And now you're at like 80% chance. And then you have like the remaining 20 be all disconnected. Or maybe even make that 15 and the other, and the 2 disconnected 25. I think people would be happier with that because they feel like it's too rare that you get that disconnected track. I don't personally feel like it's that rare. Like, it's a 30%, like 33% chance. It's 1 in 3. Which, like, not an ideal chance. Like, if you want it to be common, you would not make it a 33% chance that you have a disconnected track. But it's, I don't know, I think it could be worse. I think a lot of people are just frustrated because it leaves them feeling like they don't have a choice but to pick random. Unless there's a track they really like the path between. But there's so many of those that's just like, how are you going to, 1, get one of those consistently, and 2, know what ones are an option? Like, there are over 200 paths in this game. Like, the true number of tracks, if you count the versions of each race where you start at one point and you go to a different track, there are like 200 races. How are you realistically going to find out which ones are your favorites from a pool that large? Alright. Aw, they blew it up. I think it's kind of neat that the golden shell can be broken. Honestly, I feel like the golden shell, people don't give it enough credit as an offensive item. It's like a blue shell that doesn't seek first place and doesn't, like, explode at the end. It shoots down the center of the track like a decent-sized... Like, it's not massive, but it has, like, a decent hitbox. I got my golden mushroom. No! Oh! Did I steal? I got a 5th. Oh, new bed. That saved me. Yeah, it was so funny. I had so many people trying to tell me that the odds that you get a disconnected track are like minuscule. Like there are so many people. There's like a debate on Twitter about it. Someone was saying it's like you almost never get them. I was like, I feel like you get them pretty often. I felt like I was getting them almost every race. I did not realize that was not the case, but I did go back to my previous stream and I counted how many races I had a connected track or like a disconnected track versus like how many races I only had connected ones, and it was like a 2/3 1/3 split that was predictable starting at like literally I think it started when I hit 2 and 4. Like after my 6th race I was like, oh, we're gonna be getting a 2/3 split, aren't we? Very predictably that was the case. I was like, okay, cool. So it's a 1 in 3 chance where 2/3 of the time you're getting connected, 1/3 you're getting disconnected. And there were people who were like, I don't know, I feel like it's a pretty low chance. I almost never see one ever. I think it only happens when a race doesn't have enough tracks it's connected to. And it was like, one, almost every race in this game has like 4 to 6 connections. Like, there's so many races that are interconnected in this game. I genuinely do not think that it could be possible that that would be the source of the split. Like, I don't think there's like Rainbow Road. It's like has one race. You know, there's like a couple that have like 1, maybe 2 options. Oh, I've never noticed this was here. I've noticed this shortcut. Oh, gold shell. I'll take some coins, please. Why would you skip the shortcut? I guess if you wanted to get an item. This is a crazy crowd here. I was only able to get up to 11th with that. Dang. I need me a larger lobby that I can be bad in. Next race pick. No. I was gonna say, I feel like we're due for a disconnected track. I'll go random. I'm not huge on Great Western Block Ruins. I know a lot of people love it for the shortcut, but it's like, I don't know how to do the shortcut yet. I was curious. No. I could get a chance to test it. Oh, of course we're getting this. Okay. That Japanese player was not playing. Whee! No! That was awful. Alright, I'm turning around, getting an item. Alright. Can I do this way? No. I was like, can I take the shortcut that way? Alright, Bullet Bill. Take me back to 6th. Whoa! That was awful. I could not make that turn the way I came into it. It's no item for me. Yeah. Just do not know that shortcut. It's the only chance at a saving grace here. Nope. It was not enough. That was awful for me. That race is just so hard. I don't know what it is about it. It just always messes me up. Like, I feel like some of the turns are just like so sharp that if you come into them with like any amount of a boost, like even a mini turbo, it can make controlling it like really tough. Oh, cool! We got a bunch of people joining. I was gonna say, I was like, man, the lobby feels like it doesn't have a lot of players. I was like, do I switch lobbies? Okay, I want to practice that shortcut. Because it's something like you just drive off that edge in a specific way. Okay, so is it like... Oh, dang. Like Peach Beach. Oh. And in that time, I fell off the track. Delightful. Well, I'm definitely not getting there in time to see how that works. Alright. Still kind of a light lobby. We have, what, 12? No, 14. What am I... 6 people in each... No, 7 people in each column. 10 shy. I don't know if we're too good, if we're not good enough. Oh, that's mean, Scruffy. I was your friend. We went through that shortcut together. Oh, that's so sad. I feel bad. I saw the blue shell indicator. I was like, oh, is that going to target me? Nope. Get out of my way. I'm gonna swing out. Get double item. Whoa! Ow. That was a horrible spot to get run over. Man. Tragic. And I was like about to be able to use mine too. It's interesting. They use a depth of field effect to help hide the fact that it's a low poly version of the model with lower resolution textures like on it. That's kind of nice. So it's a smart strategy to help hide some of that. Because there's not a lot of places where you'd notice it, but when you do get close, like you can. I was just looking around. Alright. I do like how quickly you gain and lose VR in this, because, like, I don't know, I felt like in 8 and 8 Deluxe, it just was a slog to get to a higher rank. Which was especially noticeable in 8 Deluxe when online was no longer locked at 150cc, but you could have 100cc races and stuff like that. So it felt like I got used to 150 and 200, and then I would go online and everything I was getting was 100cc because I was just not a high enough rank. But that's no longer something I would say is the case. Like, now, it was like, I did just, 19 races last stream, and by the time I was getting to the end of that, I was already starting to get 150cc races. Like, pretty frequently. No! I always get run over. That's how I always end up getting getting Mario Kart, and someone runs me over at the end. Well, I still gained, so that's fine. Sloppy has pretty high VR. Whoa! 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 So cool. Honestly, this is one of the coolest things. Is just like being able to look from any track that you're on and see like a ton of tracks all over the place. It's on mirror mode. I don't like mirror mode Sky High Sunday. I don't like Sky High Sunday on a good day. I don't want it in mirror mode. Yeah, like you can see over there, there's like Peach Stadium at the castle. There you can see the like Great Sky Question Block Ruins. Oh, cool! We got Mario Circuit, and we got the 3-lap variant too. I wonder if this one actually has more than 3. Like if it has like 4 or 5 or something. Because in the normal mode, each of these is one of the laps after you get to it. It is just 3. In what way? Like, do you do all 3 of these each time? Oh. Coins. Oh, is this also mirror mode? This is mirror mode. Okay. I think. I feel like it is. Because that sign is backwards. It's also backwards. Yeah, and that's the only side that has text on it. So. At least I didn't get run over at the end this time. Okay, he seems happy. Oh, I did gain. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if they do the happy dance if you gain VR, and they do the sad dance if you're going to lose VR. Whee! What's through here? Wow! Does this also take me to the top? Yes. Airship Fortress. Airship Fortress's peak. Oh no, my battery's finally getting low on this controller. Oh no, I think that means I have 10 hours left. Whatever will I do with my last 10 hours of charge? Wait, what are you doing? They're eating it. There's no food. Alright. That's so evil of me. Oh, bro just lost his mushrooms. Okay, that's fair. That's my karma. Karmic justice right there. I need to learn when to jump off that. My blue shell just give up on life and chase first place down a pit? I think my blue shell just gave up on life and chased first place down a pit. I still wound up in 9th somehow. I'm gaining. 39. Alright. So let me just practice when I need to jump off that turn. So you go around. See, that's too late. Oh, you can rewind here. Cool. I wasn't sure if you could. So you get on. Okay, I don't think you want to do a side hop. I think you want to do a straight hop. I'll do Bowser's Castle, because I like that one. Okay, so I'm going to go around. Yeah, that feels better than what I had been doing. Bowser's Castle. Oh, I bet this one takes us the path I just went. Oh no, we're going backwards. It's like, I'm losing them anyways, I might as well use them. No. Why is everyone so mean to me? Okay, that was not a bad shortcut there. I was able to use. Get out of my way. No! I got pushed out of the way by a freaking bullet bill. No! I had mushrooms. I was going to use them. There was time now. Alright. Well, I still gained VR, so I'll take it. Never mind, I went down. So that has nothing to do with it. I guess if you're top half, you'll do a little victory dance. Top half as in, I guess, top of 24, but I don't know. It's weird, because it's like we don't have enough that I was top cut there. So I don't know. I don't understand it. Ooh, a pipe. Where does this pipe take me? Oh, Wario Stadium. Alright, I guess we are not going to Wario Stadium. Dandelion Depths it is. Still not a lot of people in this lobby now. Lobby is fading. Also, after today's Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, there were some people who were thinking, like, oh, maybe Donkey Kong's going to get Donkey Kong Bonanza themed outfits, and Pauline's going to get some Donkey Kong Bonanza themed outfits, like, in this game as, like, a free update. And I'm like, that would be a cute little cross-promotional thing. I don't know if they're going to do it or not, because it's like, it does make sense, because they don't have a lot of costumes in this game. And realistically, almost everyone has room for more, other than Mario, at least in the current way it's listed. So, like, maybe we'll see that. You know, maybe we'll get a little bit of cross-promo stuff for Donkey Kong. But I don't know, I feel like that would make more sense if they had announced we're going to be doing free updates for this game. And they did not. That was not a thing that they ever discussed. But at the same time, they did like, oh, here's the Breath of the Wild Master Cycle. Like the Master Cycle Zero is available in like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and so is Breath of the Wild Link. You know, and that was a free update. So like maybe. And that was a complete surprise, too. Not that they did a lot of free update content like that in 8 Deluxe, but... I don't know, I feel like this is a fair time to do it, especially considering they hadn't revealed that Pauline was even in Donkey Kong Bonanza until today. So, like, they have room for that. But I think the more likely option in my eyes, if I was Nintendo here, you know, deciding who's going to get costumes in my Mario Kart game and when, I feel like instead of doing like a free Donkey Kong Bonanza costume pack, nice, what I would do is, this is me kind of guessing at a thing, predicting a thing that I feel is going to be the case, but is not necessarily the case, which is the idea of like a Nintendo-wide DLC pack. I think it would make sense if one of the areas in that DLC pack was more explicitly like Donkey Kong Country themed. Maybe having a Donkey Kong Bonanza themed track. And the reason I think that would make sense is because, like, obviously, like, we don't have Diddy Kong in the game right now. We don't have Dixie Kong in the game. These are both characters that they've put into Mario Karts in the past, like Dixie in Mario Kart Tour and Diddy in almost every Mario Kart. Never gone the trip from here to Toad's Factory, I don't think. Maybe I've gone to Toad's Factory to here in a Knockout Tour. That might be what I'm thinking of. Course selected. We're going to Crown City. And this is the 3-lap variant, which I have actually never done. I've never done this Crown City, I don't think. Huh. Interesting to think about. Ooh, and we're doing it at night, too. I've never seen that section up there at night. I keep just not being close enough to get the boost off people. Ouch. Okay, I need to get some more coins. I know, battery's low. Like, I was wondering, is this supposed to be a part of Rainbow Road? It's not rainbow colored. So I think this is just part of, like, the monument or something. To the fact that the fragment fell on. I think the fragment is that giant chunk of a star, like, that's just, like, sticking out of the mountainside. Oh! No! Why? Why did you do that to me, Pauline? That was so evil. That was so mean. She did not need to swerve into me. She chose to. Neither of us were winning, Pauline. Where's your solidarity? See that you can just see other people just going back and forth. One of my favorite songs in the game. Oh! I thought there might be something down here. Whoa, is that a whale? There's a whale? There's a whale in this game? Whale, come back. Oh, I got to the whale in time. I didn't know there was a whale. So we're doing 3 laps of Shy Guy Bazaar. Alright. Whoa! Alright. Oh. I didn't know it would do that to me. Oh, I'll take these. If you insist, game. I will gladly take the triple shrooms. They keep going on the outside path. I don't know why they go the outside path every time. Oh. So let's ride along this. Alright. I got second. Yeah, I'm so much better in this game at front running than I am at being stuck in the middle of the pack. My god. I think I've officially climbed today in VR here. I think I'm going to try doing some more knockout tours because I only did like one last stream. So I'm going to back out of this. And I'm going to hop over to knockout tour. Beep, beep. Oh, one of the games, I haven't mentioned this, one of the games that I'm excited to try on this, like on the Switch 2 in general, is, there's so many people. Heart Rally. Yeah, Knockout Tour's full. Okay, this is where it's at apparently. If I want to be online, my god, full lobby. All right. Nab this. Alright. Whoa! Oh, hello, Icy Mario. Oh my god, you got hit by... He got clipped by it. The friggin' gold shell got him. No! I'm realizing now, if this is not a 10-hour point indicator that the battery's getting low on this, that I could have it die in the middle of this, and that would be a tragedy. Let's hope I'm not foreshadowing what's actually going to happen here. And I feel like this rainbow fetch is happening sooner than it normally does on this. Oh. Oh. It's fine. No! So mean. Why does it put you in like this on the side there? It's such a weird respawn point. I'm kind of in a precarious position. Alright, I'm no longer in a precarious position. No. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take fifth. Come back. Come back. Disrupt them. Did I turn them into the fish bones? No, I need the fish bones. Oh. Tragedy strikes my run yet again. Oh. Alright, I'll take that mushroom. No! Oh, the blue shell hit me just at the wrong time. Tragedy strikes this race again. Alright. Just because this one's batteries are getting low, supposedly, I'm going to turn off this controller. I'm going to swap controllers to my Joy-Cons. Charges. Swap them into the grip. I'm not huge on how you get them into the grip. It feels a little awkward to like get them in there, but I'm gonna do another race. And this will be the last one for today. I guess this has to happen in a full lobby. I want them to release a Switch 2 version of those like little charging stands for Switch 1 controllers. 'Cause I kind of like that. That was really cozy. Okay, I got to like a plus 200 or something like that from that. Santanimal, why are you at 3,000? Don't you start at like 5,000? Oh no, you start at 3. I'm literally looking at myself at 3,400. Is this is this the same one? We're back at it. Wow, that's funny. No. Santanimal, why did you go into the hole? You could have gone not into the hole. Okay, I'll take a third place mushroom up here. Whoa! Ouch! Take that. And now we're in 9th. No! Ooh, a little tight, a little tight. Whoa! Alright. No! This will not happen to me again. Oh, it didn't happen to me again. I got in at 11th place. My god. Not an ideal item to have here, but I can use it to guarantee that I can get something defensive from here. Rude. Only 8 people left. No. Crap. I am now in a not so good spot, but yeah, I'm not making it. Oh, still, I did pretty good there. I got into the top 8. Wound up in, I think, 6th by the end. Not too shabby. And that's pretty tight, so let's see who wins. I'm getting the feeling it's probably going to be the Snowman. The Snowman was doing really well. No, Harambe is here. Harambe was also doing very good. Definitely a DK main based on the name. Yeah, look at that. That is precision steering. The little micro adjustments there. And Harambe takes it. Okay. Not bad, Harambe. Not bad. Alright, so what stickers do we get? We got gliding for 160 kilometers and 170. We got peach medallions, question mark. Ooh, 290. Okay. 2,900 kilometers driven. 13,000 tricks total. 11,000 coins total. Crazy. Let's just free roam for a little bit. It's to unwind. Hey, one of the things I wanted to do, I want to see if I can find this truck with a decent sub. You can wall ride on the trucks! I knew it. I was like, what, these, because there's the occasional like double tractor trailer, like double semi. And I was like, I feel like I'm able to, like, do something with that. Or, like, the buses. Mm-hmm. I was right. My prediction was correct. Whoa. Whoa. Don't think so. One of the things that I've heard about free roam in this game is kids love it. Like, you know, I watch Good Vibes Gaming a lot, and the Good Vibes Gaming guys were talking about how it was Derek specifically over there was talking about how, like, as soon as his son had like found free roam, he was all over it, and all he wanted to do was just drive around wherever. You're not beholden to the racetrack. You're not beholden to, you know, really anything. You're just free. You know, as the name implies, you are roaming free. And that like really appealed to him as like as a small child. So now I'm like, not that my niece is as young as Derek's son. I think Derek's son's name is Kai. I can't remember. But he like, not that my niece is as young as he is, but you know, I'm curious, like, if she's played free roam much, if she has any interest in it, because she's a little older, and you know, obviously they're not making it as a mode just for those like slightly younger kids or anything. Like, it's not being handled in that sort of a way where they were like, oh, these kids would like it, these kids are too old, they're not, like, they weren't planning it or anything like that. So I'm curious just like what my niece's thoughts are on free roam. Oh, hey. And now I've hit 3,000 kilometers. I want to know how big this map is in terms of kilometers, because obviously it's harder to tell when you're in a racing game how large everything is. But I don't know, I'm curious if this game is in any way like similar in scope to like Xenoblade Chronicles X. Like I want like a point of reference for a map size. I wonder if anyone's ever gonna make mods where it's like, oh, it replaces the map in this game with like Tears of the Kingdoms or Breath of the Wild's like versions of Hyrule, or replaces the map in this game with the Xenoblade map. And if they were to do that, if it would even work. Like if you were to just stick one of those overworld maps in here. If it's even possible. I don't know how this is implemented. Or how hard or easy it would be to mod that in. But I feel like that would be something that someone would want to do. I feel like the most difficult things would be waters, though. Because like these clearly have like flow paths and stuff like that. They're not just like aimlessly flowing. Interesting. So this little waterway here must come from Whistle Stop Summit. Right? Peace, bitch. Oh, I don't got wall riding skills. What do you mean? Okay, that worked. Seems I did not need much in the way of wall riding skills to do that. Right, turn it around. Back to the water. Oh, there's a peach medallion up there. Oh, yes, take me upstream. Nice. So this water... Does it just spawn here? Yeah, this is just like a still pool of water. Like, I guess you could argue that the water... is coming from one of these pipes. But, like, this pipe does not lead to water. Hi, Pokey. I don't think this is where this water's coming from. Like, up here. I guess you could argue, like, oh, maybe it's like an underground, like an underwater spring that, like, is just bubbling straight up. Show the train how fast you can go. Are you gonna redo that? Whoopsies. Oh, and I do have to get... Oh, I see. That's what I wanted me to do. Bye, train. So there's like a peach medallion. Somewhere outside of the track. There it is. Ah. I see now the difficulty in getting that one. It's like bring a feather with you. Another P-switch. I think this is the one that I had to pass up while I was doing the go upstream one. Join the spontaneous race in the canyon. Oh. Yes. That's fun. I swear, every time I end up in this mode, I just chill in it for a while. Like, I know there's a lot of people who are like, oh, this mode is boring, there's nothing to do, you know, you only find P-switches every so often. I'm just sitting here, I'm just playing, and it's honestly, this is like ADHD mode. It really is. Like, this, playing in this mode, it's like, I just go from thing to thing to thing, and I never have to worry about finding a new thing to do, because I'm just doing all these things. Oops. Stop that. Yeah, I'm just gonna rewind. Okay, that worked not well. Perfect. Oh, I want to see the whale. The whale was outside of Peach Stadium. I'm going to go to Peach Stadium, I'm going to find the whale, and that's where I'm going to end the stream. With the whale. It's whale time. Oh, whoops, I'm going north. Wrong way. I'm trying to think of like where the whale would be. I feel like somewhere out here, you know? Found a cluster of jellyfish. Y'all seen a whale? I don't know if they've seen a whale. That's right, because I drove from there out into here. And as I was driving out to here, I saw the whale. I think like maybe the whale would be out here somewhere. Oh my god. You're not a whale. Okay, these are much less hazardous than the giant spiky boys. Come on. Yeah, still no sign of the whale. Wow, that whale must have been so rare. Unless there's just like one whale that's like moving around the map at a constant pace. Oh man. I'm sad. Sad that I didn't get to spend more time with the whale. Before I lost him forever. Oh, I found a bunch of coins. Yeah, coins. Y'all seen a whale? No. Gigantic manta rays? Oh my god, friends! Oh, they're so cute! These are better than the whale. Friendship ended with the whale. Friendship started with the very cute big ol' manta rays. Oh, you can hurt me. They're so big. Yes! This is wonderful. This is everything I've ever dreamed of in Mario Kart. Gigantic friendly manta rays I can sit on top of and ride around with. Yeah, that's close to the edge of the map. You can see Dino Jungle all the way from over here. Oh, there's manta rays out here too. There's way more manta rays than there are whales, apparently. Whoa, seagulls. Thank you, big friendly fish man. Oh, the UFO. Oh, what is this? This area over here looks like something. But it's way outside of Dino Jungle. I just want to see what this is before I wrap up. There's one of the dinos. I feel a bit like that's not somewhere I'm meant to be able to get to. Found Nabbit out here though. Not much else to do but wrap up, I guess. So I'll just get to a nice spot to call it a day. Trying to see if there's like anywhere with like a unique view. Ooh, actually, can I get Yeah. I was trying to see if it could stop on top of the dinosaur's head. I could probably ride on the dinosaur's back, though. Because that's nice and wide. Nope. Don't really work that way. Okay. Maybe Mr. Triceratops? You're not really a Triceratops, you only have two horns. Kind of a Biceratops. Whoa! Okay. Never mind. Guess that's not possible. Ooh. Oh. Ooh, I can get up on these. Okay. I knew these looked like they had reason to be put here. Like there is like something that could be on top. And there sure was. Trying to figure out what I want the distance to show. Got question block ruins over there. I think this is probably the most interesting view. Man, how do I... Nah, because that leaves me in like when you're in photo mode, it pauses everything. I think it's more interesting if there's stuff going on in the distance. But yeah, so that's gonna be where I'm wrapping up for today. So thank you so much if you joined me live or after the fact. Either way is cool with me as long as you had some fun. That said, I'm gonna go do human things as humans do, and you probably should too. So again, thank you so much. Sometime in the near future, I don't know if it's going to be this Saturday or next Saturday, but I am, as I've said before, planning to start up a run of Super Mario Mon. We'll see if I decide to do it this Saturday. Depends on if I can get the assets I'll need set up in time. I feel like I can do it, but you never know, things come up. Yeah, well, oh, we're in the morning now. It's morning. This view is less interesting during the day. That's okay. But yeah, I don't know, I've been playing a lot of this, but I've also been playing, I did a little, like, Pokemon Violet today while I was at work, and I just shiny hunted one of the Porygon 2s from the event before I reconnected to the internet and lost that event because I think it's done now. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited not to play Donkey Kong Bonanza because I do think it's not my style game, but I'm excited to watch people play it. Next month is going to be an exciting month for a lot of Switch 2 owners and for a lot of people getting a Switch 2, like waiting on Donkey Kong. Genuinely, I think Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be better than Mario Odyssey. I think definitively that is going to be the case. We will see if that is true, but I feel like it will be. I feel like it's going to be very fun to watch. Like really skilled like speedrunners and streamers playing it. I think it's going to be a beautiful game. I think it's going to have an awesome soundtrack. So time will tell on that, but in the meantime, I'm excited. I just got an order in. This is a hard game to find a physical copy of nowadays. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, because it got the free update. I want to play that in Game Share, like with Gwen, because it's like it feels like an awesome game for that. And from what I've heard, it is an awesome game for that. So that's one of the games that I'm getting in the near future. I just recently set up an order for a new copy. Tough to find. I had to hunt it down on Mercari, and I found one at a reasonable price, and I was like, yes. Mercari to the rescue. Mercari and eBay are my havens for new copies. Sometimes Amazon, but of new copies of games that like nobody sells anymore. And I'm excited. It's going to be the last like normal Switch cartridge in my like Switch game case that I have. So that's exciting. But yeah, yeah, no, I'm not sure if I have any other thoughts right now, but yeah, definitely check out. I make a little tier list as Nintendo Directs come out, starting with the Switch 2 generation. Now that we had the Switch 2 Direct, we had the Mario Kart World Direct, and the Mario Kart World Direct is the one that inspired me to make the tier list in the first place, because it was so abysmally nothing. It was such a nothing burger Direct. So I was like, ooh, this would be an awesome time to start a tier list. And then immediately afterwards, we get the Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct, and it's phenomenal. It's currently my highest rated one. I am going to include the Pokemon Presents as well. Even though they're not Nintendo Directs, they're kind of Pokemon ones. I'm going to include those in this ranking as well, just because I feel like they're basically a Nintendo Direct. It's just that it's not a Nintendo Direct, so they could talk about more like non-Nintendo things, their handheld stuff, their, film and TV, their trading card game, all of those things. So we will see. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna get going now. I've already said my usual goodbyes. Yeah. Goodbye. I'm gonna go. I got technology on my side, so I can stop this from here. All right. Farewell. I will see.